MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brendan McKay will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Here's Joe Panik, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
In now, Randall Grichuk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Panik, the runner at second with 1 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate, Wander Franco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, number 11.
So 2 on with 2 away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Two and 1, here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Mackenzie Gore gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1.
That's bolted.
Two and two.
I got to count 2 and 2.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. The 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
No one out with a runner at second. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
That is good. The left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In now, Brandon Lowe. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Manuel Margot, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Kevin Kiermaier would be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rays 4, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Luis Robert, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Mark Trumbo. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now in the box, Willie Adames. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The bat, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 4-0. So up steps Joey Bart now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Randall Grichuk. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. Yandy Diaz will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Grichuk has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lowe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's 1-2. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Lowe. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He drew a walk his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hops this one up. Low has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Digging in, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Willy Adames will be next. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Willy.
Stepping up to the plate, Willy Adames. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there he goes toward second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, Jose Martinez. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're in front 4-0. Charlie Morton will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 50, Charlie.
All set for the start of the inning, so coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, catcher, Joey.
Standing in, Joey Bart. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Joe Panik. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. Hyunjin Ryu makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Ryu typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Digging in now, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Brent Honeywell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Brent Honeywell Jr.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Randall Griffith.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-1 home. He's taken high above the zone. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Wander Franco. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Luis Robert. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Rays are in front, 4-0. Ryan Borucki enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Blue Jays, number 56.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Barucki, a 6'4" lefty. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So here's Mike Zunino. Three-two pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season start. Tracked the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Go on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Standing in, Dylan Carlson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here now the 2-2. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
Striding in once again, Joey Bart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Tyler Glasnow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Glasnow.
Randy Arozarena is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Ji-Man Choi will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Joey Wendell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Skied into straightaway right. And here's Kkjjggggggggg to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Joey Wendell remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing right field, number 26.
Colin Poche is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Colin Poche. Now in left, number 18.
Daniel Robertson is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 28, Daniel Robertson.
Brandon Drury is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Austin Meadows is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Austin Meadows.
Popped him up. Zunino over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Lourdes Gurriel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gurriel.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Jonathan Davis will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 49.
Missed the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch home on the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now to the plate, Wander Franco. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Anthony Alford will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Full count now, 3-2. Luis Robert, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder
Diego Castillo is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
number 63, Diego Castillo.
Rowdy Tellez will come on now as the pinch hitter. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. From the stretch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Still only one out in the inning. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
At the plate, Mark Trumbo. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch, fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 3-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as they take a 7-5 lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Andrew Kkjjggggggggg gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now, Joey Bart. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Reese McGuire will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And no one will track it down. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Robertson is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Toronto leads this one 7-5. Lourdes Gurriel will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Jonathan Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 44. Now it's third base.
Tanner Roark is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14. Tanner Roark. Now it's second base. Number 10.
Travis Shaw is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Derek Fisher will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Michael Perez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Santiago Espinal will come on as a pinch hitter.
Santiago Espinal.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 7-5. Santiago Espinal stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing third base, number 7. Now at second base, number 7.
Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lucius Fox will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 19, Lucius.
Teoscar Hernandez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Connor Scott will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Connor Scott.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Wander Franco is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Kevin Biggio will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So it's second and third following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Derek Fisher. The set and the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Second and third, 2 away. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Well hit to right, but foul. The set and the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
He's set the payoff pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So stepping in, Dylan Carlson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 3-1 pitch. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Trumbo. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 8, the Rays 5. To Oscar Hernandez. He's going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing right field.
Connor Scott will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now in right field, number 25, Connor.
Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles. Now at third base, number 37, Oscar Hernandez.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Nate Lowe.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Line to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
At the plate now, Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-5 today. The Blue Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Glasnow is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.